Hello my precious gems, welcome back to my channel. So you guys are seeing my first chit chat get ready with me video. So if you guys want to know how I got this look, although the focus is not so much on the look, it's about the stuff that I have to say. I'm just like talking about stuff. So I've found like 4 topics that I do want to talk to you guys about. So this is my first chit chat get ready with me video, although I'm not going out anywhere. Like, this is a pandemic, we're all staying inside and just doing a get ready with me. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and also there's a little surprise for you guys in the end of this video, so please check it out and please comment down below, and let's jump right into the video. I'm gonna start off by applying some foundation, and I'm taking the Smashbox Cosmetics Studio Skin 24-hour hydrating foundation. You guys, I am going to be personally reviewing this foundation, so I don't want to talk a lot about this foundation. So for now though, I'm gonna like keep it very short, and I'm just gonna like apply my foundation because I don't want to give away too much. Yeah, but other than that, I just felt like talking about certain things that have been going on, and I would like to start off by talking about my baby's birthday. So we recently celebrated Jaden's first birthday, and it was on the 26th of July. You guys, it is the best day of my life. I became a mother, and like the feeling is just out of this world. So obviously I'm like super happy, super thrilled, and we had a really small birthday party. So I'm gonna insert some pictures from his birthday over here so you can actually see. And I wore a very beautiful gown, you guys. This is the gown that me and Manoj selected way before our wedding. We were like shopping in Bangalore, and we saw this dress, and it was super pretty. And this dress was actually sitting in my in my wardrobe, and it was just there for like a whole year, like I think 2 years now. So I finally got to wear it for my son's birthday. I also chose to wear a tiara. As you can see in this picture, I wore a tiara. Like, if I had a girl baby, I would have never worn the tiara part, because it's her day. She's the princess. It's her day to shine and everything. But because I have a boy baby, I decided to wear the tiara, and I just dressed up, and Jaden dressed up. He was wearing a suit, and my husband also wore a suit. We clicked a bunch of pictures. We had so much fun. We did the decorations by ourselves, ate yummy food. We had like yummy as mutton biryani, we had chicken 65, and we had really good payasam, and all of those things. And Jaden was clueless what was going on, and we did a bunch of other photo shoots for him. So as you can see, we did we just changed a bunch of dresses for him. We did shoots, and this corona situation, right, it's really hard for us to assess, you guys. Like, you don't know if being safe is safe enough. So we really didn't want any outsiders in the party, so we kept it really within our family, and I mean, it was the best. I want to say that God is just so good to actually bless me so much with just things that I can't even think about, you guys. I just feel so blessed and so happy. And Jaden's first birthday was everything, it was like a complete circle. Everything just fell into place. I feel like I am where I need to be right now, and I feel like I'm in the right path, going to where I'm supposed to be heading, and celebrating with my baby and my husband and our beautiful family, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. It's just the best. And we sent out pictures to the rest of the family, like my family and everybody else, and they all sent their blessings, and it was so perfect. We are now done with our foundation, and I think I left my contour stick downstairs. I think Jaden has it. So I'm going to use a lipstick as a contour, you guys. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche Matte 243 in Sweet Liquor. This has a little bit of a neutral undertone, but I'm just going to make it work because I just want like a very light contour. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lightly apply it and blend it. And the second thing that I wanted to talk about, oh my goodness, you have no idea, this is like so therapeutic. Sometimes like women just want to be heard and they just want to talk, and I've got the sweetest people at home in my life and everything, so don't get me wrong, this is not my ultimate place where I'm going to vent out or anything, but I just want to say that it feels good to talk, and also nobody's talking from the other side, nobody's like putting their suggestions or opinions, and it's nice. So the second thing that I did want to talk about was negativity, you guys, and especially negativity in the beauty community in Instagram. Like, I just want to say, it's like the negativity is majorly on Instagram. I have no drama going on in my life, but I just feel like, especially with the beauty community, I don't know what is up with this field, but people are just like so negative and so, so I don't know, like, what, Instagram is like this visual place where we are seeing pictures, right? Like, we are seeing pictures and day-to-day activities, especially with stories. We are seeing day-to-day activities of people, and you know what, a lot of these people are being fake. A lot of these people are being very pretentious, and it's so misleading. And sometimes, when you find out they're bullshit, it just feels like I don't know, it feels so negative on a day-to-day basis to go online and see all of these things. So to me though, personally, although it's not happening personally in my life, I feel like personally though, I need to like take a step back from following all of these people and really just focus on myself, because I feel like I need to like, I'm at that place where I'm done, like raising my child to a point where he is capable of, like being on his own, being with his, like grandparents and stuff. My heart would not take being away from Jaden. So I have this privilege of staying with my child, right? So I am a full-time mom. I love my job. I love this. I love being a full-time mom. I love taking care of him. And I feel like I can take projects. I can take work now. I can take projects outside. I can travel. I can start to travel. That's what I'm feeling, and I feel really positive about it, and I feel like that would give me joy also to like, to get out, get some content, be creative, see something on print or digital, of my work, and I think I'll be like really happy about it. So I feel like I need to like step back from all of this Instagram. Like, what, I see content creators whose work is it's nothing, it's trash, but I see a bunch of people just hyping them up just because they've got followers who they have bought. Their followers are literally people they've paid for, so it's not even like real amount of followers, and you see this talent which is absolutely fabricated being posted, being appreciated and all of that. And as a real artist, you sometimes start to like question yourself. And it's not just me, I see so many other artists who are way more talented than me. I see them and I just feel like, what is this Instagram world? I mean, it's just so fake. Like your money and the stuff that you put out fakely, which is not even like your true self, is actually gaining more attention, and it's gaining more, it's being appreciated, but rather than true artists are being ignored. So that's the thing that's like bothering me, and I am done. I've got to like focus on myself now. Okay fam, so we are done with contour, so I'm moving on to blush. And blush is something that I absolutely love, you guys, and this is my ultra favorite blush. This is by Oriflame. It's called Fresh Pink in 21649. I don't even know if this is, if they have if they have this anymore. or if it's discontinued, but this is just one of those blushes that I absolutely love. And I love wearing it like this, like, you know, on the sides of my face, on my nose, and also on the sides of my cheek. Can you see that beautiful flush of color? It's really stunning, you guys. I love this blush. So the third thing that I wanted to talk about is the Nykaa Pink sale and all the makeup that I got. You guys, I love buying makeup. I feel like it's therapy. Like if I'm sad though, I just love going online and buying stuff on Amazon, on Nykaa, and I think those two are like my top buying places, and Shein, but now Shein is gone, so those are the two shopping places that I shop. So I just wanted to show a bunch of stuff that I got on the Nykaa Pink sale, but please know I want to give an individual review for each of these products. So I'm not going to talk deeply about them. I'm just going to show you what I got, so you guys have a little bit of an idea of what I decided to buy. Okay, so firstly, even before the Nykaa sale, Smashbox Cosmetics had a sale on their site, and it was like if you buy for 1,900 they give a free primer. If you buy for 4,200 you get a free mascara and a full size lipstick. So I made use of that because I've been wanting to buy the Smashbox products. So I have one product actually downstairs, so I really can't bring that up right now. So the first thing that I got was the Smashbox 24-hour wear hydrating foundation, and then I got the Smashbox primer water, which is downstairs, you guys, and I haven't really tried that as of now. I got this free, which is 1 ml of the Primizer I don't know how to pronounce this, but I think this is like 1 ml of product. I used this once, I think it was during Jaden's birthday, and this worked really well, so I might go ahead and get the full size one for this. So the free products that I got for this was, guys, I got the Superfan mascara. It's 6 ml worth of product, you guys. Like this is like the mini, like, and I love the, okay, I'm gonna give a proper review for this mascara, okay, but I just love the wand. It's really good, and it's 6 ml of product, and I tried this again on Jaden's birthday and I fell in love with it. It was so good. And then they gave me a full-sized liquid lipstick, and you guys, you know what, I love this lipstick again. I haven't even tried it, but let me tell you something. This is like this metallic you know, liquid lipstick, and let me read the name of this. It's called Man-Eater. And you know, of all the lip colors, you guys, I feel like red suits me the best. And I had a lipstick you know, that I wanted from MAC. It's called Love Weapon, and it's this beautiful metallic red, and I feel like this is almost like Love Weapon, you know, and they're all Estee Lauder owned companies, so I want to see how this looks. Sort of like a little minimal makeup, you guys. Like this is life, you guys have no idea. Like this is oxygen for me. I love doing my makeup. This is something that I would do as a child. My auntie would buy makeup products from Saudi. She was working as a doctor in Saudi Arabia, and she would come up with CoverGirl products and everything. And as a child, I didn't even know what I was playing with, you know, all those foundations and lipsticks and stuff, but I would just play with it because that was life. I loved it. So we are done with highlight. So the next things that I got are actually from MAC Cosmetics, you guys. So I got the MAC Prep and Prime in Radiant Yellow, which retails for 3,200 rupees. And then I got the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I think this is like 2,700. How much are you? It's 2,400 rupees. So this as such is like about 5,000 rupees, you guys. And then I got the, I can't wait to talk about these products because these are just amazing. You know, like these are just products that I would work on a daily basis with, right, in MAC Cosmetics. And I feel like I'm back at work. And this is the 24 hours you know, eyeliner, the Brush Black, the brush stroke liner. And this is one amazing eyeliner with the best tip ever, and I had to get it. And then I went ahead and got the in Extreme Dimension black mascara. This is like a black mascara. I just wanted a mascara that wasn't waterproof, you guys, so I went ahead and got this mascara. This is the love of my life, if you didn't know. This is everything good in the world. Like, there aren't enough good things for me to talk about this mascara, because I just absolutely adore and love this mascara. Of all the mascaras that I've got, of all the money that I've so foolishly went and spent on all the other brands, I cannot, like, I feel like I'm back home with this mascara. I can't wait to talk about this individually in a separate video. I will do a review video for all of these products, which I feel like many artists don't do. Like, once they become big YouTubers, they don't talk about a single product or how amazing that one product is. All they talk about is the PR package they get. They just talk about the whole PR package. They do swatches of some products and that's it. But I feel like I need to do individual reviews of these products, which I will, because I spent my own hard-earned money on it. And they had an offer, like, if you get stuff for 3,500, you get a free blush, eye or lip product. So I got actually one product got damaged, so I'm going to show the one that it isn't damaged. So I got the In Extreme Dimension the Extra Dimension Skin Finish Highlighter in Beaming Blush. It's a full-sized product. It's a 9-gram product. So I'm always really smart when I buy stuff, you guys. I'll always see the amount of product that I'm getting. I will check the expiry. I will also see if that is a product that I will use long term. And all of the MAC products are back to, they have this recycling policy called back to MAC, right? So it's all an advantage. So I really just weigh my advantages and disadvantages, and then I buy stuff. So these are all the MAC products that I got. I can't wait to do an individual review for this. So I also got the Fix, look at this Fix Plus. It's so cute. So this is how it came, you guys. It came like this, in this, you know, like, can you see the Fix Plus picture and everything? And I just like tested it on my face to see if this was the real one when I got it, like, you know, in the mail. And it's actually the real one. And the way that I would use it is, see, I have like small hands, right? And even then I can't just press it on my face because it's so tiny. The way that I would use it is like, use your thumb, hold it like this, and then go. And it is, oh my goodness, I just feel like a vampire who just drank blood in like a really long time. It's the original scent. It's the original MAC Fix Plus, you guys. And it feels like heaven. It's like one of those OG products that you just fall in love with. So I got 2 of these because these were all like mandatory, you know, like a freebie with every purchase you make from MAC. So the next bunch of stuff that I got is from Miss Claire Cosmetics. So I got their eyebrow cake, and this is something that every YouTuber raves about, and I love eyebrow products. So I got this Miss Claire eyebrow product, and guys, wait for the review, okay? Like, I have a bunch of nice things to say about this product, but just wait for the review. And then I got the Miss Claire, you know, eyelash glue, and again, a lot of people keep talking about it, and that's the reason I got it. I understand that this is better than Duo glue. Duo. I have a problem saying stuff, and also I have a problem with spelling, so I hope you understand. But anyway, you guys, I hear that this is better than the best glue available in the whole entire world. I mean, like the eyelash glue. So I don't know about what they're talking about. So I needed to see this for myself, right? So that's the reason I got this. So let's just see how this works. Then I got a bunch of lip pencils from Miss Claire Cosmetics, you guys, because it's amazing. They have really good you know, like lip liners that I just love. I never go without wearing any of these lip liners underneath any sort of cream lipstick that I'm wearing. So that's also one reason why I wanted all the, you know, lip liners. So I feel like I have the whole collection by now. Like, Miss Claire Cosmetics, if you're not seeing this and sponsoring me, like, what are you doing? And last but not least, I got this under eye gel, you guys. I've been meaning to get an under eye cream, because as a mother I don't get any sleep, and a lot of under eye creams were very promising on on the skincare department, but I felt like this under eye cream just called out my name, because one girl had posted a review saying like, this under eye cream is magical. You wear it on your eyes, the next morning you wake up, there is no dark circles. I have very minimal or tiny amount of darkness or green veins showing underneath my eyes because of the sleepless nights. But you guys, like, because she said that, I just got it and I still see the darkness, but I feel like I need to wear it on an everyday, and I'll wear the whole tube and see how it works for myself. So again, I will post an individual review, but I don't know if I will until it works. So I'm going to say the name of this product. It's the Aroma Magic Under Eye Gel. It's by Blossom Kochhar. I hope that helps. So move on to my eye makeup and just talk to you guys. So I'm going to be using, I forgot the name of this palette. It's the Blushed Nudes by Maybelline New York. You guys, this was one of the first eyeshadow palettes that I ever got in my life. I think I spent about 700 or I think like 1000 rupees on this palette. Look at this. It looks like a toy that I would play with as a child. But as you can see, I've hit pan on two of these colors, which were my absolute favorite, and I was about to hit pan on this. Can you see I've dug into some products? Like, I've just dug into certain colors. And yeah, we're going to be using the same color that I used to love, and this is how I used to use it, you guys. I didn't have brushes back then, so I'm going to use it the same way. And I haven't really prepped my eyes, you guys. Like, I have the paint pot, but I'm just going to use my hands because it's just like a get ready with me for me. So, ooh, I love this color. It's really nice. It's like this beautiful orangish gold. So you guys, last but not least, I need to talk about something that's so personal, so important for me, and something that I never thought that would happen in my life so early in my life, right? So I discovered that I have to get glasses. I know this isn't like the worst thing that's happening in the world right now. Like, we're going through a pandemic and it's not a big deal. But you guys, you know what? Like, I never thought that I'd be one of those people who needed to wear glasses to see for vision, right? Because I thought I always ate fish, and I ate so much fish that my eyesight would be really, really good. I don't know what happened though after my pregnancy. I feel like I'm getting really weak or some shit. I don't know what's happening to my body, you guys, but I am really, guys, I think like my vision is gone. It's not gone completely, you guys. I'm just being dramatic, but I think I have 0.5 and 0.7. I didn't really see the numbers correctly, but the doctor told me that I have mild power in my eyes. Why do you call it as power when you're actually losing your power? It's not like you're gaining any power, you're losing your power. Why do you call it power? So what happened was, I was like sitting on the couch and I couldn't see the TV properly. Like, I can see somebody's like talking in the TV, but I couldn't see who it was, right? I started having this problem with, like, I used to see my phone and then I used to see far off, and I was unable to focus. So I feel like I had this problem happening, but I feel like it finally manifested into something big for me to actually take action, right? And I didn't want to go to the doctor for a really long time, you guys, because during this corona time, I really didn't want to go to the doctor, but I finally jumped on it because I started getting these bad headaches, right? So I got the headaches twice, and it wasn't related to any sort of migraines or anything like that. So I went to the doctor, they tested me, and they said that I have a vision problem, and I was just seeing all 2s as 8s. I don't know how this happened. That girl is like asking me, what do you see? And I'm like, it's an 8, I think. And she's like, really, do you see an 8? Like, I just felt like telling her, like, I'm here because I have a vision problem, right? And she was like, oh, so you only see an 8, in a very mocky sort of a, like a demeaning tone. And I was like, yes, I see an 8. Yeah. So then though, she told me, okay, you've got slight vision problem. And what happened was they recommended me to wear glasses. So I, like a dodo, went and asked the doctor. I asked the doctor, like, if I eat carrots and fish, do you think my vision problem will be cured? And the doctor was like, no. He was like hiding behind all those masks and that ghost dress, right? So he was like, no, the only way that you can cure your power is by getting a laser surgery. And I was like, okay, fine, you know what, you made your point. So my husband then took me to Lenskart, which is where everybody shops for their glasses, like, you know, like everybody in my family, we all shop for glasses over there. And he took me there and he got me 2 glasses, and Manoj is really good at selecting glasses, you guys. So I'm going to show you what we got, but before that though, we're going to do a lipstick. Okay, so just moving on to the final part of it all, you guys. I'm going all out, and this earring, like this big hoop earring, is from Shein. I hope Shein would at least find a partner in India for them to, like, you know, sell through, because I really miss shopping in Shein. But also it's good for my pocket, because I felt like God saw that if he doesn't ban it, I'm gonna like spend all my money on this. So I feel like God was like, let's ban Shein so that she stops shopping. Okay, so you guys have to tell me which glass looks good on me. Alright, so the first glass is actually, this is how the glasses look, you guys. And I don't know the name or number or anything, but if I find it, I will definitely list it down below. I just like to call these glasses the Harry Potter glasses, because I feel like it looks like something that Harry Potter would wear. But I understand that's like black, but you know, this looks similar to it. I think this looks super nice. I mean, it makes me look nice. And I've got like an oval face, so I feel like any glass I wear suits me. And also with these glasses, right, I think it's got that blue light cutting something. It just cuts the blue light, you guys, which is really bad for our eyes. So it does that. And also I feel like this glass has a lot of space. So as a first timer who's wearing glasses, I feel like it covers a lot of space. So I don't feel like I'm walking on heels or something. You know, initially it was hard, but it took some time and I feel much better with it. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is nice or not nice? Or so these are glass number 2. I feel like these are like the sexy therapist glasses. Like, have you seen sexy therapists in movies and TV shows and all? They wear these kind of glasses, you guys. And ta-da! And as a makeup artist, I feel like this is really nice. I feel like I'm wearing cat eyes, like, you know, the cat eye wings, and it really defines my eyes, and you know, you can see my eyes really well, and it looks nice. Again, this has all the features that was mentioned, you know, like everything, you know, like the blue light cutting, everything it's got. And I think these are also my favorite glasses, and I think it looks nice when I have my hair up like this. It just makes my face look different. And ever since I started wearing this, like, my family members have been calling me Vaishnavi, and that's from you know, the movie Jeans. They're like, you look like Vaishnavi from Jeans. And I'm like, I look like Aishwarya Rai, thank you very much, I shall take it. But anyway, you guys, so it's been hard. I feel like a grandma. I feel like, you know, I'll be like one of those people losing their glasses and searching for it. It's been hard to just see stuff, like, you know, now everything just feels like it's so clear, it's so bright and everything. I definitely understand that this is a necessity for me, but I don't, you know how some people wear glasses because they look cute, to just look cute, or they just claim that they have some sort of eye problem just to look cute or something. Like, I like, this is a real problem, and this is it's been hard, like, you know, to mentally even accept that I have to depend on glasses hereafter. If I'm driving, if I'm going out somewhere, to look at things properly, even if I have to see Jaden just happily smiling and doing stuff, I need glasses. It feels hard for me to accept. So if you have something nice to say in the comments, please let me know what those nice things are for you to tell me. And I think I'm done. I've talked about all the 4 things that I wanted to talk about, and I think I feel good. From here on my Instagram stories, you're going to be seeing me wearing glasses, and you will know why I started wearing glasses. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna take everything as a challenge. I'm really gonna, you know, slay all of these looks in these glasses. Anyway, you guys, I think I am done with my first chit chat get ready with me video. I hope to do more of these videos in the future. So if you guys have any comments, if you want to email me, please, all the details are down in the description box. Please let me know what you guys think, and also like, share and subscribe if you like the content that I do. And I shall hit you guys with more videos on the reviews of, you know, all the stuff that I've got. But until then, please stay safe and please stay happy. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.